What if a book written more than 1,400 years ago contained facts we only discovered recently with satellites, microscopes, and DNA analysis? What if every new discovery didn't challenge faith, but confirmed it? This isn't a coincidence. This is the Quran. And it all begins not with science, but with a single word: read.
The Quran describes the creation of the universe in a way that perfectly aligns with what science calls the Big Bang. In Surah Al-Anbiya, verse 30, it says, "Have those who disbelieved not considered that the heavens and the earth were a joined entity and we separated them?" A clear reference to an initial singularity expanding into the universe we see today. It even describes the expanding universe, and the heaven we constructed with strength, and indeed we are its expander. Surah Al-Zariyat 47. Simplified explanation. Modern astrophysicists like Edwin Hubble proved this expansion in the 20th century, 1,300 years after the Quran mentioned it. But the miracles don't just exist in the sky, they're written in the details of life itself. The Quran speaks about the origin of life coming from water, and we made from water every living thing. Today, biology confirms that every living organism depends on water at the cellular level. But the real shock comes when the Quran describes how humans are formed. In Surah Al-Mu'minun, we created man from an extract of clay, then placed him as a sperm drop, then a clinging clot, then a lump of flesh. When microscopes were invented, scientists found that these stages perfectly match embryonic development, from fertilization to implantation to organ formation. In fact, Dr. Keith Moore, one of the world's leading embryologists, stated that these Quranic descriptions are remarkably accurate. But it doesn't stop at life. Even the earth beneath our feet and the mountains above are written in the same divine script. The Quran describes mountains as pegs or stakes, stabilizing the earth's crust. Have we not made the earth as a bed and the mountains as pegs? Geology later confirmed that mountains have deep roots beneath the surface, anchoring tectonic plates, just as pegs hold down a tent. It also describes the Earth's protective layers. And we made the sky a protected ceiling, referring to the atmosphere, which shields life from harmful radiation and space debris. From the earth to the sea, the Quran's accuracy continues where human exploration once ended. The Quran mentions two bodies of water that meet, yet never fully mix. He released the two seas, meeting side by side. Between them is a barrier they do not transgress. Oceanographers later discovered that at places like the Strait of Gibraltar, salt water and fresh water meet, but due to differences in density and salinity, they don't mix easily. The Quran also describes the darkness of the deep sea and internal waves. Or they are like darknesses within a vast deep sea, covered by waves, above which are waves, above which are clouds. A description impossible for anyone in the 7th century to know long before deep-sea exploration. And even in space science, DNA, and climatology, from iron sent down from the heavens to the water cycle, the Quran's words continue to align with modern discovery. 1,400 years ago, these words were revealed to a man who could neither read nor write, yet his book continues to describe the world with stunning accuracy. Maybe the Quran isn't a book of science, but it is a book that inspires science.